Oh, God. Okay. See, troubling facts is what befell you there. Oh, boy. Worded demonstration in this resolution outstripped you, Losa. Every man, woman, and child of Ishgard has heard the tale. It is rumored that my youngest lack of judgment was to blame. Of course, such stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? Yeah. Oh boy. So, that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the result is undeniable. He has furthered the cause of these misguided few who cannot let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate piece we were polished to forge is once more beyond us. To dwell so deeply on the war and the vengeance it begets, not for that too to be taken away. Is it a wonder that they were left bereft? That we were left by something. For what was his sacrifice? We have naught to show for all of our suffering. I thought peace a sufficient salve, but mayhaps I was mistaken. We are warriors, Lord Edmond. And ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or not, this is who we are, and we deny it at all peril. To hold on to the past without being beholden to it. Aye, we must needs find a way to honor the sacrifice of our forefathers, without glorifying in their excess. A difficult path, to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar our nation's soul. Yes, we spur other disillusioned souls to retrace them. But, as you say, we dare not revel in the past's glories either, for they are tainted all. A clear, unambiguous enemy is an undeniably righteous cause. 'Tis a bit of reflection. But lies though we were, they did not long serve to unite us. No truth will ever serve well, I fear. Yet, we are not without options. At our last meeting, I proposed a table by the other members of the Eorzean Alliance for joint military exercises to strengthen the ties between our nation, and test our readiness to meet with a common threat. I thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhaps a grand melee would be just a thing to lift up leagued spirits. Beleaguered. Better still, an occasion for Temple Knights and the Watch to take the field as allies. A united Ishgardian force filled with men and women all from all walks of life, which would stand against a coalition of the allied nation's finest. Hosted by Ishgard in the shadow of the gates of judgment, a victory under such circumstances which would serve as a reaffirmation, nay, a declaration to all and sundry that we are strong and united as ever. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism. It is true. But if we should be defeated, though, even to hold our own against cream of three nations might be presented as a triumph. Very well. You can count on my support for what little it's worth. However, I have a request. I would have my son, Emmanellain, take part in the grand melee. By his deeds, he has brought shame upon Ishgard. And so, by his deeds, I would have him bring our nation honor. As you wish, my lord. If that is his desire, then it shall be so. Now then, we know time to lose. Losa, would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? I shall write to the Alliance leaders at once and begin making arrangements for a grand melee. Should you chance see my son, pray, inform him of his duty. If he has not yet already returned, he will soon enough. Making every effort to avoid me. You're intending to build your PC. Okay, but you need to save, which is the issue. Your cats keep stealing my money. Wherever you start trying to save it up. They can have it. I love them, but it's happened each time I've tried. Sudden vet. Oh. I'm sorry about the vet bills. Are your cats okay? So, that is their solution. A grand melee to unite the people. In what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You, whom they have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have so heavily to rely. And will you oblige them? When the proposition is made, or will you stand for Ishgard once more? We've come this far, have we not? I will stand for my friends and comrades, not as a nation. It's gonna be a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, that doesn't matter, because like, we are doing nations versus nation versus nation, so your friends and comrades doesn't matter. If you're gonna say you're gonna fly under the Ishgard banner, you're gonna fly under the Ishgard banner. We have come this far, have we not? I will say, it's getting to be a bit much, isn't it? You say that, and yet, here you are. Here we are. This is, after all, the life we have chose. In any event, let's not forget that the Askins sought to profit from this war. Put an end to it is to end their plot, and that, my friend, is ever a worthy cause. So, for this grand melee of Sir Henrik wishes to field a force comprising of both Temple Knights and Hiddel's Watch, yes? I can only imagine what you have to say about that. In fact, curiosity compels me to go and see for myself. Oh, there's Lucia. No, sir. Have you spoken with Sir Henrik? Yeah, they're fine. It's usually just... Suddenly one of them gets sick, and usually when I'm saving, it's usually one cat in particular. Sarah has a weak constitution. Oh. Are they pretty old? Is that why, like, they're kind of sick a lot? Honestly, by this point in the game, I was wondering why the flag of Ishgard. Like, I'll fly their flag if they ask me to, but it's just like, yeah, it's like, God, it's like everything just non-stop. I was aware of the Alliance's request. So, Sir Amric would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. I have no doubt the efficacy of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. Nevertheless, he was not once given me reason to doubt his intentions, and these are desperate times indeed. I will select the knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch... Did he now? How considerate of Master Thancred to seek out our young watch commander of his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray, deliver this list of watch candidates to the Hilda. I would have her best men, and not her most dispensable. I think Thancred likes her. Bloody fool doesn't realize he'll have to sit this one out. If all the watch ran off with Amric to play soldier, who'd be left to keep an eye on things here? As how we've been spoiling for a fight, I won't let Sir Amric down. I thought you had something to discuss with the first... Thancred's been telling me all about Sir Amric's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us and all, but I hope he knows what he's doing. Because we ain't dressed to dance with professional bleeding soldiers. Well. Seems the first commander's gone and handpicked her guest. I can't say I disagree with her choices, though. She's got a good eye. We'll be fighting too. I reckon it would inspire the lads if you were there. Mayhaps take their minds off getting their hides tanned after and all. Think about it, eh? I hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favourite lordling, have you? I thought not. On the assumption that he is not to be found in his father's loving embrace, I suggest we split up and look for him. I will search the foundation, and you the pillars. I still can't believe you actually hit the daft bastard, guys. I wish she's great. She's absolutely great. Don't look at me like that, I'll begin my search in due time. Oh, he knows. He knows. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Thancred, I don't blame you. She's a cutie. I don't blame you. Okay, so let's go to the jeweled place. Yeah. You get more quest lines with Hilda if you were a machinist. Well, I'll probably level up a machinist eventually, but it's just not something I'm gonna main. There he is. I carried Honora to the manor. What's this? Yeah, whatever. Our best... It's Karugans, right? It's, yeah, Karugans, I think. Our best Karugans are tending to him as we speak. He is yet to awake. But surely he would... So, Vola has volunteered me for this grand melee of theirs. My beloved family, always making my decisions for me. Yeah. No, it's not like that. It's just... You would understand. How could you? You're free to be the woman you always want to be, whereas I am the son of House Forton, don't you see? My future is predetermined before I was born. What I could and could not do. Right or wrong, that was the way of it, until the old order began to crumble. Now I wandered amidst the rubble searching for a purpose, for a place. All around me, brave men and women rise to the occasion, with faith and conviction. They dedicate themselves to their causes, but not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I let better men make them for me. Do this, do that, take the duty, guard this conference. I suppose I convinced myself I was above it, till your friend showed me otherwise. And then I saw Honora. I wanted to scream, wanted someone to blame, but in the end there was only me. Only me. So you see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept my father's command. Such cowardice was brought me to this point. I will go to Sir Aymeric, and I will make my own decision. I feel like if you talk with your dad more about this, maybe he would be more receptive to it. I don't know, if you're the third child, I mean, like, in noble houses, you kind of have more freedom than the other ones have anyway. You know, it's... I feel like if you just talked with his dad more, he would have been better. I mean, yeah, he would have been upset, but I mean, he would at least be more aware of your intentions, or like at least what you want to do. What do you want to do? Like, that's the question. What does he want to do? Has he talked about it? He should talk about it then. He's just bottling it up. Yeah, I know. Same guy. That's a really tall ceiling, huh? Okay, there's probably gonna be a cutscene. Oh, did I skip something? Shit. I'll look at it later.
Lord Commander, if I may? I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion.
Very true. You both have daddy issues. Both have daddy issues.
Their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Emmanellain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. Though we invite reprisals, the risk is worth the reward.
Lisa's dad is actually a great person, was an evil pope. Yeah.
I want to believe. I do. Lord Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends.
This is good, because it's not just him, like, letting his dad like, it's something he should do, because it was his fault. It's something he should do. But it's the fact that he's coming up and saying that I will do this for amends, and not just letting his dad say like, oh yeah, he'll do it. Like, him stepping up a little bit is good development for him. But
I, Emmanellain de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
It's something that, like, he's kind of forced to do, but the fact that he's taking a little bit more agency over it, it's good. It means that he's growing. But, yeah.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
You'll take charge of the Ishgardian forces?
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not soon yield this duty to another.
The esteemed Sir Emeric leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray. An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more.
The stream hates me. It's dropping to 720p to 120, and he does have some pretty good development. Still kind of useless. You can only hope he can grow. That's all you can do. You can only hope he can grow and not get worse. But I'm sorry the stream's having issues for you.
An adventurer beholden to none who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory, a warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend. There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side. I ask this in full knowledge of your obligations, and will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend, one more time? Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages, a celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
All right. But a positive note. All right. You would not have come this far if not for you, Mosa. You've been honored and privilege. God help me. I think it might be love. I dare say it might be cheating too. Your mere presence is enough to turn the tide of most battles. And did you see the way his eyes lit up when you nodded? 'Twas a look of boundless relief and joy. One could think a politician more practiced at concealing his emotions. Still, his honesty does give him credit. For a moment, I was fair to inspire to pledge myself to the cause, but that would be improper. This is their fight, and yours, but I'm mine. Go have fun with your fight, Losa. I'll be boning Hilda from the stands. Perhaps I ought to fight the other side. You know, even the odds. Oh, that'd be fun. Oh, ooh, victory pose. What? A grand melee's pose to begin, and Lucia would not be late. Yes, Losa, go off, have your fun. I will be over here, working on machines. I love machines so much. Gunnery, all that stuff.